Okay, hello. Sorry, not sorry about the angle. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. But, oops, I made a mistake. I'm gonna just pretend like I didn't do that. I flipped over the card. I wasn't supposed to do that yet. Um, One card that was coming to mind as I was preparing to do this was Medicine Man or Woman, Medicine Woman. Now, I just got this deck. This is the first time I've ever had this deck. This deck, Believe in Your Own Magic. I've had it before, but this Past Life Oracle, I just got this for the first time. And so this is the first time I'm using this, on camera and everything. And I'm going to pull some cards, we're going to see what comes through. But like I said, that card was coming through in my mental. So there's something about self-medicating. And we all have different journeys, we all have different experiences, etc., etc. But generally, it's not really a good idea. And you can disagree with this. Once again, we all have different experiences, we all have different journeys. But it's not really a good idea to self-medicate and to overindulge in drugs. The reason why I say that is because I once read that when it comes to psychic abilities and spirituality, it often opens up a person way too much, and it's like an energy leakage. Is the way that it was explained to me. So it's really necessary that you be careful about that. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know who this is for, but okay. Okay. You might be someone who's very spiritual because we have biblical and monk or nun coming out. So you might have really spiritual roots or something like that. And I say spiritual versus religious because religious is an action, spirituality is well, let me not say like that, but yeah, religion is an action. It's like dedication. Like when somebody says I religiously do this, they're saying I give a lot of my energy to this. We have Witch, Justice is Coming, and then Spaceship, Don't Be Afraid to Sing. The number 7 might be coming up a lot for you, but maybe not. We have the World card. Ooh, okay. So whoever I'm talking to, you have been really in your peaceful energy, and if you are self-medicating, I would really urge you to attempt to stop or slow down because it might seem helpful, it might seem like it's doing something beneficial for your journey, but once again, it's like an energy leakage, and from my own experience, you don't really notice it when it's happening, but it really does drain you quite a bit. But once again, I will say we all have different journeys, and you should know your life better than I do, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. What is this? What is justice? What is justice coming? We have the Hermit. Yeah, I feel like you're a person who really likes to spend time with themselves quite a bit. We have 3 black cats. One of them is a striped black cat, but we have 3 black cats coming out. Also, this is the Cats Rule the Earth tarot, and I love this deck so much. It makes me miss my kitty. Rest in peace. Justice for Rosie. No, I'm kidding. Um, but yeah, no. Somebody has been messing with you. Somebody has been fucking with you. I'm hearing fucking with your money, but generally someone's been fucking with you, and hold on, excuse me. And I do see justice coming. Now, when I say justice, I don't necessarily mean that this person is going to face consequences. That might happen, but more so what I'm talking about is that you're going to get back what was stolen. You know what I mean? What's to be said about the spaceship card? Okay, some of you might be singers, you might be performers, you might be artists. Oh, we have the Fool card coming out. Okay, okay. So, embarking on a new adventure. Okay, I see you, I see you. Okay, this is the first couple cards that we have coming out, the Four of Wands, and then the Seven of Pentacles. It's really necessary. There's a lot of butterflies also. It's really necessary that you tend to your craft, whatever way that makes sense for you. If you're a singer, if you're a songwriter, work on creating lyrics, work on writing, etc., etc. Um, Once again, like I said in the beginning, you're in your very peaceful energy, and somebody has been fucking with you quite a lot, and you might be aware of who's fucking with you. You might already know who I'm talking about, and they're gonna get theirs. And okay, I say that in a way that sounds vengeful, but it's more so just like they're going to learn their lesson. Because one thing that I care very much so about, I don't really talk about it often, but is like the idea of like fucking with the innocent. Like I don't believe in like messing with people just because you can. And a lot of people have the mindset that it's okay to do that. You know, as long as they can get away with it, as long as they can keep their hands clean, it's okay. But it's like no, because we've all been there at some point. We've all been like that person who doesn't know anything, you know? And ideally, in a perfect world, and you can argue with me, you can be like, well, we're not in a perfect world, but like still, that doesn't mean you shouldn't like be respectful of people's innocence, you know? Um, but in a perfect world, like everyone would look out for the little guy, you know? But that's not what this person believes. Thorns, weave together the crown you deserve. Ooh. Oh, okay. It's been a while since I've had any cards, specifically this deck. And I remember I used to use this deck all the time. And yeah, once again, I do see you getting back what was stolen. Like whatever it is that was like taken away from you, whatever it is that was fucked with, it is going to be replenished. Also, sorry, not sorry, but the audio. I can't really do anything about that right now. We have the straight card. Also, I love that the strength card kind of looks like the magician in this deck. Also, isn't this such a cute deck? Like, cats rule the fucking earth. I love it. Shout out to the Lyrans. But you might have been reading the Bible a lot. You might have been really tapping into whatever religion, whatever practice you were born into. And I'm not going to say it's a bad idea, but I would definitely urge you to use discernment and to take things with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? You might have been wanting to like get a new hairstyle to like switch up your look. And I definitely urge you to do that if that's what you feel. I'm gonna pull more from this past life oracle. What's to be said for whoever is listening, for whoever needs this? We have wisdom. Oh, it's a unicorn. Oh, okay. So the message that's coming through is like sometimes wisdom comes in unconventional ways, and sometimes that's the best sort of wisdom. That unicorn is telling me because it's like, ooh. Also, something about someone's father being like Native American or something. Be a father a Native American, or maybe you're Native American. I mean, if you're a Native American, chances are your dad is Native American. But I digress. Wisdom sometimes comes in unconventional ways, and that's often the best type. You know, the wisdom that doesn't look like wisdom on the surface, but if you pay attention to it, it's pretty wise. You know, and to get transparent a little bit, most people look at me that way. Like most people don't really look at me as like a wise person, but I have a lot of wisdom. If you just ask me the right questions, you know, like I'm not the type of person to go out of my way to impart wisdom. And maybe that's how some of you are, you know. Also, I love that the transportation card has a train on it as I'm shuffling because I'm sitting next to a train track. That's amazing. Um, I haven't really looked through this deck in depth, but what's happening with this Four of Wands? What's happening with this Four of Wands? We have the Seven of Cups. I see you have a lot of options when it comes to romance, when it comes to love, when it comes to partnership. So for most of you, this is like romance, but like some of you, this could be about business partnerships. Regardless, regardless, it's really necessary that you be very careful about the way that you move forward. We have Three of Wands coming out because with power comes great responsibility, and yeah, yeah. You might have been really bored lately. You might have been getting a lot more rest, and like you might have been feeling guilty about it too. You might have also okay. I said you might have been seeing the number 777 a lot, or like, but also four, 444. If I can like get out my words correctly. Um, you've been getting a lot of rest, and you've been trying not to feel guilty about it. And I would urge you to not feel guilty about it, because sometimes in life we're at places where action isn't really necessary. You're the Ten of Wands, as I say that. It's kind of like you've burnt yourself out and you're needing to rest a lot, and you shouldn't feel guilty about that, which is easier said than done when you're so used to just doing. But we live in a world where everybody is like hustle culture, grind it out, you know. Also, sorry, not sorry for the times that I've like fumbled over my words because I realized several times throughout this video I fumble over my words. And there might be something about communication. Um, you and somebody else might have been having communication issues. What should be said about that? What can we say about that? Spirit, beloved. With the Page of Pentacles, yeah, this might be a new relationship. This could also be a job I'm getting. Oh my god, why does it look like this cat's brain is out? What the heck happened to this cat? Look at that. I know you can barely see it, but the cat, one of its, oh my goodness, is that like, did it get shaved or something? I don't know. Um, what's happening with this connection, with the Eight of Wands? Um, there's a lot going on. This might be a job for some of you where there's just a lot going on, where you have to like really move fast. This might be where the justice is coming for some of you. Don't apply it if it doesn't fit, but like might be where the justice is coming. Like you might have been wronged in some way or another. Yeah, Three of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Cause you are a very talented person. You're very adept at like a lot of things. And if this is for you, you are the type of person who is overlooked quite a lot. Like once again, you're very talented. You're very quick on your feet. You're very smart. But a lot of people look at you and for one reason or another, they like downplay your abilities. They're like, oh, they're not that smart. Oh no, they can't do that. Maybe you made one mistake or something like that, and they're like, no, he's not smart. He doesn't know what he's doing. What do you mean? She's stupid. What are you talking about? Like she can barely hold a candle to this other person, and then they give an example of someone who's like a veteran, and it's like, but there's no comparison there. You know what I mean? Um, and that's why justice is coming, because I believe so heavily in the idea of like retribution, in like literally Ace of Swords, as I say that. Like somebody is getting their shit handed to them, and it's not in a way of like, oh, I'm enjoying that they're like get like no, because I also believe that you shouldn't enjoy other people suffering, but unfortunately, a lot of people do enjoy the suffering of others. But I digress. Someone is. It's more so of a lesson. That's how we should look at it. Like, it's not so, oh, like, oh, they're getting their shit handed to them. No, they're getting a lesson given to them because they chose to do this and this and this, when they knew that they should have done it. And I feel like this is a lesson in the way that we treat other people. And it's like, are we going back to kindergarten? Are we going back to the golden rule? Treat others how you'd like to be treated. Now, I can understand if you like to be treated like a piece of shit. Then it's like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. But, like, if you don't want to be treated like a piece of shit, don't treat other people like a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Basic, basic science, basic math. I'm gonna pull some more of these Believe in Your Magic deck. And then I'm gonna close this out. Bitch free, stand, or bitch. I said bitch free. Bitch fire, stand up for yourself. Um, it comes with time and practice, confidence. Okay, okay. So part of this justice, part of this person getting what they deserve, is you standing up for yourself. And okay, for the most part, I see people like coming to help you. Like you're not alone in this, but you do have to say something for yourself. You do have to like speak up. You know what I mean? Oh, and then we have the sword coming out again. Another sword. So many swords. Yeah. Just be careful. I don't want to say be careful with your words, but I'm going to say be careful with your words. Make sure that you are using the appropriate language when speaking up for yourself. Because sometimes when we are nervous, we say the wrong things. We say things that we don't fully want to say. Um, and so just be careful about that. Okay. Um, I hope this was useful. I hope this was helpful. If you want to check out the stuff in the description, you can check out the stuff down below. And I hope you have a nice rest of your day. Bye.